everybody. This is Mickey D back with Stationeers Season 2, Episode 22, and we're going to call this Part 2 since the last one got abruptly ended due to flooding. And hey, David, wasn't fun. I just finished, so like 5 hours of pumping water, basically. I had to run to Home Depot. Literally, there was probably 4 inches of water. We've got almost all of it out. I'm going to be calling like Service Master or something tomorrow to get them to professionally come in and make sure that the rest of the water. The problem is there's carpet down in one of the areas down there, so the pad's completely soaked and running. We were running after we got the majority of the water out. 2 shop vacs and a carpet cleaner trying to get the carpet pad dry, and it's just not doing it. The carpet cleaner's like, I can run it for a minute and the tank's full. So, but I ended up running to Home Depot and getting basically like a basement flood surface mount. It's not like a sump pump, but it sets right on the ground, and it'll pull water up to like, it basically pulls everything but like 1/8 of an inch out. And I guess kind of thankfully is one corner of that basement is obviously whoever did the slab doesn't know how to use a level or something, because one end of it's like literally probably like one corner like just drops like almost like 3 inches, which I never really realized until it's got water sitting on it. So it's probably not that bad, but it drops. It does drop in the corner. So we were able to put the pump over there and it pulled almost all the water out. But that's where the carpet is and it's wet. But yeah, so yeah, I could deal with that more tomorrow. Yeah, I've been dealing at 5:30. So, yeah. And I can remember where we're at. So they just did some more updates, but it just actually updated before well, it must have came out a little bit ago. But it looks like they did some more fixing on the autosave stuff, because they did mention some stuff about the autosave. Couple other things too. Nothing new added. Basically bug fixes and, So, yeah. Oh, and now my back's killing me. I just took some ibuprofen. Okay. So, but, yeah, my wife wrecks her car. Basement tenants downstairs floods. Luckily, it's fixable. We'll get it taken care of before mold becomes an issue, so. But we got the majority of it all right now anyway. All right, so we were hooking on, we were working on getting the power displays up and running, and the new solar setup, basically. And this display, it's not just the readouts, it also has I don't want to say, I guess, script. Function. It also has the function of, besides monitoring the batteries, it will run the backup generator as needed. So, and gas or coal, it doesn't care. I think we just tell it it's a generator and it'll run it. So it'll keep it, it'll keep it topped off. And I might see if we can modify it a little bit to add like a couple flashing lights or something. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's how everything's been going recently, And I'm like, this is all great because, the only thing I'm thankful of is it did it now and not, like a week and a half from now when I'm going to be 3 hours away and, I would just have to like I would have just immediately had to do like emergency call and of course pay for it to, have a company come out. So, you know, that's at least that's the silver lining there. And yeah, so the whole, I guess, cause of the issue is, I'm in New England. We got that, well, most people got, a massive snowstorm a couple days ago, and we didn't get it that bad. We got like 7 inches, which wasn't too bad, but it was very very dense. I mean, it was almost more ice than snow. It was dry, but it was very very dense, heavy. It was weird, but it was like basically more ice than anything else. Um, and I might just use this one. But I think we have to. Actually, we might do that because. Wait, what? Oh no. Okay, yep. There's our inputs. There's our outputs. Because I'm pretty sure we got to pull data off of these. So we're going to either want to put it here or we're going to run it on this side. And we do got to do a batch. I already have one. Okay. Yes. So, yeah, we got all that. And it basically hasn't melted off or anything at all. Well, today it's been like, since that storm, it's been like 10 degrees outside, basically. Um, so except for today it was 50 degrees outside, so everything was melting like crazy. And then we've had rain all day, and then a little bit before they called me, about a couple hours before, we basically got torrential downpours with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. Um, and I went to Home Depot, and I swear, like almost every single pump was gone, and all of the like discharge hoses for like sump pumps were completely sold out. And it was I actually like the snow. I like the snow when it stays snow. um, yeah, so obviously we weren't, and then there was one of the tenants commented that they saw, um, a lot of people were posting that they were having flooding issues. So yeah, we were, it's not. I want to say it's not. I guess it's that's just what was going on in the area, and it wasn't really like nothing around the house flooded. The problem is that dirt had washed out over time around at the corner of the house. The house is kind of built on a slope, so one side of the foundation is lower than the other, or the basement walls is lower than the other. And basically what happened was the dirt had built up, and where it's kind of on a hill, all the water was running down the driveway as basically it was melting off and running right by that corner. And since the dirt had built up, it was running over through that, and it was basically getting in. It was running right in at the sill, basically. So it basically poured in over the foundation wall, or the basement wall. Um, I dug a channel on the outside of it for now, and I'll probably try to do some more on it tomorrow. But probably this spring I'm going to go re-grade all that, because obviously it's just, and I'm probably going to put a French drain in at the end of the driveway. So before their kind of like yard area is, and just get the water away from it in the first place. So, so what I want to do is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 4 batteries. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to run the 4 batteries off this way, though we're kind of more set up to run off this way. um, and get rid of this computer because we don't need it down here. Um, and we'll take this setup and move it upstairs where it's, because we keep running down here every time we're using, you know, this. I'd rather up on the like the main level of the base where it's more convenient. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And but we'll go ahead and program it. Oh, what is in here? Oh, it's the solar panel one. Okay. Which, what is it? Adram Alec did send me, he was working on the solar panels script. So I think this is it. Oh, yeah, we don't need that. I don't usually do that. If we have... I don't know if this is part of it or not. Oh, okay, that's what he's saying. That's the setup. Okay. So this is the actual script. And I'm assuming we have to do a return. Confirm. And then export. Okay. And I want to do, there is a way to create new. So dual solar. Oh, that's funny. It dropped off of the screen. Or it dropped off. Oh. What the hell? It's, I'm trying to type in the name and it's clearing it off of the, it's clearing it off of the, well, there's a bug they need to fix. Because that's kind of annoying. Oh, clear, paste. There we go. Create new. Now don't, I'm just going to call it dual solar tracking. Confirm. Okay. Now we should have it in here. I would assume. Oh, there it is. Dual solar tracking. Okay. Not that there's not a whole bunch of those already on Steam, but we'll see. I guess that's the one he's using, and it's really efficient. So now the other one we want. Yeah, I don't usually do the two. Like a separate battery. I mean, and he kind of did have one set up, but if we've got a gas generator backup, then you know, I can't really see having a separate, because then you're just charging it and you're not really using it. So, you know, why charge it if you can't really... Is it the compact power? So yeah, I think that's it. Cable analyzer generator ratio units. Yeah. So what it does is it'll tell you how much the ratio of charge in the entire battery bank, which is what we had before. Our current power usage, which I don't really, that doesn't really matter to me too much, but you know, it'll have it. So it'll tell us the percentage that we're actually of draw that we have, our wattage that we have, or our total wattage that we're drawing, which I guess is good because we can see if at idle, and then we can figure out by, you know, our solars if we have enough solars to over that. So that is actually useful. And then the endurance timer basically tells us if we're using more than we're generating, it'll tell us how soon we're going to run out of power. So basically, if we see it dropping, then we know we're using more power than we're generating. Okay, so, and I'm going to label these because otherwise we're not going to know which one's which. So we're going to call this dual solar. Why do I keep doing this? Solar. No, that's not. This is the power monitor. And this one is the dual solar tracking. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be tomorrow, obviously, because I'm going to have to deal with... we didn't put anything in it. Did you actually export that time? Yeah, I swear, sometimes it doesn't seem to export. All right. Yeah, because obviously I'm going to have to deal with... the whole aftermath of the flooding and whatnot. Okay, so we can pull that out. We should actually be able to stack those, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I can't remember. Can we stack those? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have so many batteries. Why aren't you letting me pick that up? Thank you. There we go. I mean, we have, you know, we've got battery chargers here. We've got battery chargers over there. We've got battery chargers, you know, we've got plenty of batteries. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. I think if I wanted a true kind of emergency power supply, I would do a completely independent, you know, stick it at not even anywhere near the base. You know, I'd stick it basically a battery out by the solar panels that charges you know, directly off the solar panels, put them on its own transformer. So that once it's already, and probably what I'd actually do is charge it and cut the line to it, and then just have, you know, a battery charger on it or something. I don't know. But what we're going to do is, where did I, there they are. We're going to need to, oh, yeah, well, we got it, the world saving on this time. Yeah. Well, the other thing too is we could just charge up 2 batteries and shut them off, and then you're not going to draw on them. Or like, you know, cut the, really? Oh, that's the logic. Running out of space to put this stuff. We need more inventory slots. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something with that later on. I mean, I'd like to get, you know, before we do that, I'd like to get the actual, you know, base power situated before we start working on, you know, additional power systems. Yeah, I mean, I think for, you know, backup power, you don't really need to go crazy on it. Especially when we usually... And how many can I fit? I think I can fit 2 more batteries there. So we're going to go ahead and just make 2 more batteries, top it off. Because we will, you know, obviously be using them later on anyway. And I'd rather always have you know, more storage. So, because I usually try to make sure that we have plenty of generation. You know me, you know the last base. I mean, we kind of went pretty big on the making sure we had, you know, plenty of generation and plenty of storage. And that's why I want to make this area so big. We're going to leave plenty of room for expansion. Because what I'd like to do is leave room to run up the other side. So basically, kind of like how we had the last one, except the last one kind of, you know, well, we ended up moving it to a different location because we completely filled up the area that it was in, and we kind of outgrew the room it was in. So literally what I want to do is like this whole corner of the lab, right, or the lab, Dexter's laboratory. No, the whole corner of the base is, you know, these 3 rows is this is actually, and actually probably here, is this is earmarked for nothing but batteries. So we're gonna fill up this side, and then we're leaving this side for expansion, if we need increased storage. And I think I can. We can do that.
Text message.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to see if we can adjust that script once I get a little bit more familiar with it, or if, you know, Mashta beats me to it, or somebody else is fine too. But I want to see if we can add. Yeah, we'll add. We'll probably do it through a batch writer, and basically I want to send out. I mean, I think we can probably just set it to a light, and then we'll just send it to a batch writer instead, and then the batch writer can send it out. But that way we can place, you know, like warning lights in different areas. So it'd be nice to have like one outside and then like maybe one on each floor. And, you know, that way we're going to see it, and, you know, basically have it start going off if
Hunger. Caution.
hang on. If the power gets you know, below like a certain percentage, because then that would tell us, like, if we're running on the backup generator, obviously, well, that tells us that we're not, you know, the generator's not running, it's out of fuel, something. And okay. Right, so heavy cables. Yes, that's what I was. Which is, you know, somebody conveniently left heavy cables down here. I was gonna say, that so didn't seem like it lined up for some reason. Now, if I was intelligent, I would be leaving spots for. Now, the only thing. Now, this only uses one analyzer, I do believe. So, the thing is. That's a good idea. I kind of like, I do like having, I do like the idea of having some type of notification that we are, you know, running on the generator. That way we're not just like, you know, doing stuff and then being like, oh yeah, power's fine, power's fine. Oh yeah, we've been running on the generator for who knows how long. Okay, so those should all charge, obviously, once it's daylight. Oh, and yeah, how about we actually run all the way to the end of the last battery? That would probably be good. Yeah, we can do different, or it would be nice if, oh, you know what'd be really cool is if we can do it off of an LED. Can we do text on LED displays? Because what would be cool is if we can do text on LED displays. I don't think we can. If we could, then it would be nice to see. Oh, you know what we can do? Is I think we can change the color on the LED displays, because I have seen that where sometimes it's red, sometimes it's green. Like one power monitoring one I saw is it like shows red when you're using more than you're generating, and then green when you're actually charging. So what would be kind of cool is on the power readout, like with our storage capacity maybe, is have it green if we're on like the solars, and then have it red if we're on the like the backup generators is running. But I do still think like a flashing light would work good too, because that's gonna grab your attention, pretty easily. Okay, so we get that. And then we will run these down. And really, I don't know why I did that. Well, I guess just to, yeah, because I ran it so it'd be out of the way. Yeah, see, that's going to be a problem. That's when things get annoying. Which I don't, see, we're not going to need that many transformers. I was going to say we could extend down the line of transformers, but I don't really want to. Now the problem is I have to cross over, because I did originally kind of set it up to run the other way. But I guess we can go back. We can go around behind the wall. That'll work. I don't really want to go above or below, because then we've got batteries sitting in there, and that gets to be a pain in the butt to try to get in there. Okay. Three-way junction. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll rotate that way. Oh, really? I only needed like 5 more cables.
Jetpack on.
And I'm like stuck on a transformer and between a battery, and there we go. All right. But we'll grab 50 just to be safe.
Jetpack on.
Okay. So, and what we're going to do is, oh, we don't need a 3-way junction. We only need a corner there. Oh, actually, we can do it this way. Cut that. Not a 3-way corner. We need a 3-way junction. Thank you. Turn the right way. There we go. Thank you. All right. Now, we should just be able to do a corner here. It'll be good. I was trying to keep like wiring nice and neat and not have things like that. It's like impossible. You just always end up having things like that. All right. I love how it just randomly picks when they charge. All right. So those are all up and charging. Now we're going to have to run a data line. Thankfully, this time I was. Well, no, I did do the data line in front last time. I need a crossover wire. Devs, give me a crossover wire so I can run two different wiring circuits in the same area. And I have no idea what this tablet is, but it's dead. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to run down and then do a cable analyzer off of this. Close that out. Let me see. Yeah, it's one cable analyzer, so yeah, it must just be, we're just pulling off of the batteries. And I have, yeah, let me see. So, we either go over. Yeah, see, I wish they didn't put these like that, because there's really no way. You basically gotta, like run underneath the floor, which is what we ended up doing last time, which I think is what we're gonna end up doing this time as well. Because otherwise it just looks really weird when you have a whole bunch of wires sticking up above. And didn't I throw my... Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought I threw that out on the ground somewhere. But we're not going to want to do that first, actually. Let's throw that out. I need a wrench. Because we're going to have to open all these up. And dig a trench. Oh, you know what? Maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll bring the... No, because then we run all the transformers off. We're going to... Yeah, because my thought is we can, obviously we can bring these out to wherever they need to go. And, we should be able to run those easy enough. If we bring the data cables up, and then it's going to have to go around, and then we're going to have to snake these like around them, or we go up into the floor. That is an option too. We could just continue those on the fly. Yeah, I kind of want to keep them easy access though, because those ones we're going to be messing with. This, we shouldn't really have to mess with it too much. And yeah, I will be right back. I have to pause the stream for a second. I've got a message I've got to answer here. So I will be back in hopefully just a couple minutes.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Power low. Cognition low. Cognition critical.
Okay, I'm sort of back. Um, yeah, Stationeers does not actually pause. Well, actually, I probably could have.
Health
That's all right.
critical.
My suit was almost shot
Power
anyway.
critical.
That I don't believe
Pressure
actually
critical.
pauses it either because as you
Temperature
can see, stuff
critical.
is still going.
Air tank critical. Apex low.
Um,
Oxygen critical.
I love how she
Low
says, you know
pressure.
what? What? Oh, speech. Yeah, it always gives me that speech recognizer issue, which I'm pretty sure I don't have. There's a way to turn off all of the. Oh, I think it's under audio. There we go. We don't care about those. We don't care if we're in 0G. That's fine. Soup power. You know what? We don't care about the soup power low. We don't care about nutrition low. I don't care. That's fine. That's fine. And we do kind of want to know. No, it's not. Okay. And then obviously we want the critical alerts. Actually, we don't really need. Well, yeah, those ones are kind of good. Yes, I'm kind of back. I'm trying to. I'm getting texts about the flooded stuff, and I'm trying to respond to that at the same time because, of course, it's 11 o'clock at night and people have to be sending me texts about the flooded basement, which is, or it's kind of basement. It's their bedrooms down in the. It's a really weird structure. Okay. Hey, Mr. Montic. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to just take care of all that stuff. I just wanna do Stationeers. I should just become a slumlord instead of like a good landlord and be like, what? It's flooded? Well, just put your stuff up on blocks and it'll be fine. All right. Where's it? I love. Okay, how does my helmet get all the way out here? Yeah, see, my suit was almost shot anyway, so I'm not really bummed out that we died. The only thing that's annoying about dying is, and actually, you know what we'll do is we'll do that, and then just put on the backpack. Is yeah, is like getting all the stuff that we, need that's in the inventory. Oh yeah, yeah, they were. Yeah, yeah, we got most of. We got most of it, almost all of it out. Um, it's just they've got the. It's a weird setup. So their living room kitchen, dining area, and bathroom is on the ground level when you walk in. And then you go down a staircase, and their bedroom is downstairs. And then off of their bedroom is another doorway that goes to a utility area that's the rest of the basement. Um, and unfortunately, their bedroom, the leak happened, which I can see why, is basically over time soil eroded, and um, the house is on a slight hill, so they've got windows on the basement side, obviously. But yeah, the soil eroded over time down one side and basically built up on the other side, and it brought the soil up above the foundation. It was actually up where the shingles were. So what happened is everything was frozen. It was trying to melt, and basically it poured water down over the top of the foundation wall at the sill plate. So luckily it hasn't damaged anything inside because it's all basically concrete from there down. Um, well, does have drywall and stuff on it, but it didn't get, the water just got in. It didn't damage it. So if we can get the water out quick enough, then mold and stuff won't be an issue, because it's got to stay wet long enough for it to actually mold, or to mold, to establish and grow. So yeah, that's why I've got to try to call up somewhere tomorrow and see if we can get, otherwise I'm going to have to be pulling out all the carpet in there, which I don't know why they carpeted down there anyway. That's, it's never a good idea to carpet in your basically a basement area. Doesn't matter if it's a bedroom or what you're using it for. It's just, if it was a floating floor, it wouldn't matter, but basically that carpet pad is soaked now. All right, so there we should be pretty good to go. We can do our drilling now. And I do want to not, actually there's an empty charger over here. That's right, we do have some chargers around, so I can throw batteries in those. And of course here's another suit to clean now that needs to be cleaned up. And I'm just going to kind of toss everything over there. And I don't want to lose that because we actually do need this for the circuit. But I just got to be back far enough I can drill. And the question is now is how many ores do we actually hit while we're down here? It is sheetrock, but there was none of the sheetrock was wet. So I think it's on. I think it's blocked out. A lot of times if you apply sheetrock on in a basement, you're gonna strap it. So it seems like basically it just ran down the back side of it, like where the channel is for the strapping, and it came out basically at the bottom where the baseboard is. And the sheetrock is up high enough. That's got like I don't know, probably a 4-inch baseboard on it, and they stopped the sheetrock a ways above, the floor level. So it doesn't seem like, actually it's bigger than that. It's about a 5 or a 6-inch baseboard in there. So yeah, there was it doesn't seem like any of the sheetrock got wet. But there was nowhere that was showing, like on the sheetrock, that was showing water damage, I should say. Ooh, that was funky. We were looking in the void there. So we should hopefully. It's mainly really the main thing that got, really the only thing that got wet was the carpet. Wow, that almost looks like, yeah, we will see. But yeah, we went around all over it, and That's the corner where the carpet, well, the room where the carpet is the corner where the water actually came in. There's I went around the whole entire thing, the outside and the inside, and there's nowhere else. Every other area in that, except for that room, is bare concrete walls. So the only where their bedroom is the only finished section. The other section's just considered utility. Um, their washer dryers in there, their water heater, and then it's got kind of like a bonus area that you can tell was originally going to be a bedroom with a closet, but um, it wouldn't be allowed by code because there's no window in it. So it's just kind of like an unfinished storage area down there. And like I said, it's really kind of weirdly laid out, and I think was just poorly planned when it was made. Okay, and we're gonna need more wiring because that is not gonna be enough, and we'll actually grab that one too. So, but we will see. Like I said, I'll be calling up Service Master or Penobscot or something tomorrow, and they are the professionals. But yeah, was it exactly? I mean, I just got my car dealt with. We're still dealing with my wife's car. What code words? But like I said, at least it could, I guess, technically be a lot worse. Oh, that's right. It doesn't remember. That's annoying. It's actually, it would be kind of nice if it remembered by the type and not like that it's in a different stack. Okay. So I guess this is our sub basement. Mr. Montug died. Oh. Should like leave little gravestones. Okay, and where is our? Oh, that's. Can we? We should be able to put a corner in there. No, it won't let us put a corner there. Oh, that's annoying.
Text message.
No, no. If they had finished that room, that second bedroom, um, the second room that's unfinished in the utility area, that's why it's unfinished, because if the code inspector wouldn't have passed it, and that's probably why the code inspector probably came down and said, well, you can't have this be a room. But it's because you have to have emergency egress. Every bedroom has to have a closet and a window. Otherwise, it cannot be classified as a bedroom. That's why you classify it as like an office or a study or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, so that's why basically it's an unfinished area down there that they can use for storage and stuff. So that works out good. I do want to do something with it later on. I mean, I could finish it off to be like a study, because then it wouldn't have to have a window for like emergency egress. But it's really, I mean, you know, it's not worth it because unless I finished off the whole entire rest of it, which I could do. I mean, it's basically just sheetrock. Because it's all obviously framed out where the room is. So it's basically one side of the walls are finished off, the other side is open studs. So I could just go through and finish it off and then, but honestly it's not really going to help the rental value on it, so there's not really any point in doing it. It's just, it's extra storage, which is they do like. I mean, and that's what they use it for. Okay, so we're gonna have to change that because that cannot run that close. And I'm pretty sure I can blame that on Mr. Montuk because I think he's the one that put the generator down here. But that's okay because it doesn't take that long to straighten it out. I do want to change this to the gas generator as well. Okay, here we go. I should see too now if we can read the inventories on that. Because if we can, then it would be nice, especially with the coal. I mean, I don't mind doing the coal. You can find coal everywhere. And it's actually easier to set up than the other. Oops. Yeah, we gotta hook that back up. I accidentally disconnected one of the batteries. Yeah. Oop. Okay. There's a data cable. We'll just have to tie into it somewhere. But I gotta change that. Oh, look, perfectly 50. Oh, that's the computer. And looks like we got an autosave. I'm assuming, unless that's that weird pause we're getting and not getting an autosave. We'll find out. Hopefully they fixed it. I didn't get a notice that there was an autosave. Let us see if we go to save world. It did. It just saved. So that's good. Yeah. So I do not know what my stream schedule will be tomorrow. Because obviously if I get somebody to come down, I've got to be down there while they're at the tenants just to, for liability's sake. That way the tenant can't go, oh, this is missing or, whatever. Okay. And we should... Yep, so we're all tied in. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're missing anything at all. Everything should be able to charge up. The generator's hooked up. How much coal do we get at 49? Yeah, sure, take that 50. Drop it in. Oh, you won't do that. It won't swap it. Okay. And our couple extra coal. I'm still like waiting for like some type of storage with like 4, just like 4 slots or something. And I have no idea why there's a garage door there. I really don't know. Really? Oh, drill. I don't know. I think, what's his name put that in, and I have really no idea why. Okay, so let's see now. We're gonna put. We need the data analyzer on here. I think we're just gonna throw the circuit like on this side. We should grab some steel plates. I think there was. Well, we pulled a whole bunch up for the floors, but I want to get some of this welded. Oh, yeah, I did that for a while. I almost ended up having to do it again, but thankfully I ended up getting the job I did, so I don't need to. And thankfully, if I wanted to, the job I do now have, it would be relatively easy to do so. Yeah, we can tie off on this side. And we'll just fill in as many of these as we can. I think we've got to make some steel plates. And there's quite a bit of stuff. And flooring. We're going to make flooring too. Or actually, we should just... I've got to make a massive amount of steel. And then just make a ton. Because we're going to weld it. I mean, most of the base only has one in. So we've got to go through and fill in a lot of that. But I want to probably do wiring first when we're setting up our separate circuits. Okay, so we need this, and I'm pretty sure that this needs to be... Yeah, I guess we're doing a... Wow, this has horrible setup instructions. Oh, batch reading stationary. Okay, so we're batch reading the batteries. Okay, so what we'll do then is... Oh, actually... Yeah, I know what we'll do. I've got an idea here. We're going to pull up a... Yeah, one of these. And then we're going to put... Just because I don't want to go all the way up and grab some right now. There we go. That'll work. Because we don't have any... Obviously, this is the end of the base. So... And we need power and... Obviously, data to this. Oh, unless we stick it on the floor right here, that would probably work too. The only thing about this, doing it this way, is our sensors are all the way over there. So that we've got to tie into the same circuit. No, it's just copper. That's fine. We'll do it down here. So we need a logic reader, and we need the IC housing, which is fine there, and I actually put the wrong... I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, power monitor. I actually put the wrong... It's going to be a batch reader, not a regular reader. Right there. Yeah, we can do that, I think. Okay. Now, and well, since the heavy, that's the output right there, we'll just pull right off of the heavy for the power. I'm not going to run a line all the way down. Just to, oh, I don't think it'll let me do the, yeah, it won't. Let's see, we just ran into that on the generator. There. Yeah, hopefully dealing with the basement stuff will be over and done with basically tomorrow. Hopefully I can call them up in the morning and they can be down sometime relatively. But I don't know. There was, I guess, a lot of people having issues. So we shall see. Okay. And you're going to need... Really? You're going to tell me that that actually fits on there like that? Yeah, I can't see that that would actually work like that. Here, we'll do that. Okay, now, we have more wiring? Show some regular wiring. Okay. Yeah, we're really, we're gonna have to do a mass crafting. Coming up here soon. Oh, hang on. All right. Oop. The games from stream? Do you mean from Steam? Or you mean from Restream? I'm confused exactly on what you're asking. Let me see. We want this. Oh, actually, what are we monitor? Do we want the data analyzer on the, or the cable analyzer? Stationary battery average ratio. No, I guess, yeah, we don't need to, I don't think the analyze, yeah, we don't need to run an analyzer on the, yeah, that's, okay, I think they're just pulling the actual off of it is what our actual usage. So, yeah, it doesn't need to go onto the source, because sometimes it's got to compare the source. Oh, I need to go out farther. Shoot. Let's, yeah, there's the drill. Oh, Steam? Um, yeah, you just set up an account. It's just it's a free account. You set it up because obviously you buy the games. That's where they get their portion of it. So my perfect little tunnel's damaged now. Damn it. Yeah, but it's just basically it's an email and a password. Or you're signing in your password. That's it. And usually they'll you link a email address to it, and usually they want you to link a mobile phone, just for two-step verification. Okay, so we're gonna want to, yeah, that's it right there. And is that, yeah, those will line up, so we're good there. Yep. And of course, if you want to buy games, then you either PayPal or whatever form of payment you're going to use, or debit card, credit card, whatnot. Or you can get Steam cards. They do have the Steam cards, so you can just buy them wherever and load them onto your account. Okay, so we should, now I don't have, we got to run a line. Well, this is the output side, right? Yes. So, but the issue is our outputs are running to the transformers. So we're going to have to tie over I've got all these transformers set up, and we're basically using like one. Technically we're using two, but yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Definitely, I'd say it's definitely worth getting. Obviously, sometimes I get some games I get, and I'm like, not really sure. Like the Outpost Zero, I was kind of iffy on that one. Memories of Mars, I was kind of iffy on that one. Um, but and a couple of them I have. I think there's only been two games on Steam that I've actually returned. And one of them was just a complete and buggy mess, and I was like, no. And the other one was actually, I got Jurassic World, and then I was like, this is not what I thought it was. I thought it was more of a city, not, I guess I want to say city builder sort of thing. And it just went in too many different directions. Yeah, I'm not sure what the specs are on it, honestly. Um, and I have it on the highest settings except for the shadows. Um, which is because the last I knew, I don't even know what we're getting for FPS. I'm going to check that. They do have a... There is an option to have... Yeah, the voice control. I don't know why it... that's my guy. Ah, there we go. So, yeah, we're not doing bad. And this is, I'm on a 1080. So it's definitely running a lot better than it used to. But I don't leave it running up because that gets annoying that it's just sitting there. All right. I don't know if I want to. We're probably going to end up changing this line later on. I'm just running it for now. I mean, we gotta do a whole circuitry revamp for the whole entire base. Coming up here relatively soon because we're almost to the point where we kind of know where everything's going to be and kind of know what we need, you know, in those areas. Now, we do got to run up. And we need to come in. And I think one up higher. Yeah, as far as I know, yeah. I'm pretty sure that Stationeers is like DRM free. Um, of course, you're not going to get any updates or anything unless you know, connect to the internet, obviously. I should, you know what I should do is just make, oh, I went actually too far. Yeah, we only need to go to these. Nope, let's not weld ourselves inside the block. I've actually done that before. That was an actual funny, I don't know if it's still possible or not, but yeah, I actually welded myself like inside of a block, and I had dropped my wrench just before that because obviously juggling stuff in hands, and I actually had to restart, and that was like a lost save because there was no way for me to get out of it. And obviously it was quite a while ago. Wreckage. Wreckage. What is this? What do we have wreckage from? Man, it looks like a motor. Well, it's like nothing blew up. When did they add wreckage to the game? What is the wreckage? I am so confused right now. Huh. Oh. You blew up the bottle emptier. Like this one? Oh, you're talking about the... Wait, the bottle emptier? And that came out. That's funny. Which bottle emptier? Oh, the waste one over in the... Over there? Oh. How did you blow that up? It just empties tanks. It's like when they don't blow up. That's kind of funny. I'm assuming that's a bug. Oh, it was turned off. Oh, so Yeah, so if your pipe's really, it's going to equalize the pressure. Okay. Yeah, that one I always just leave on. I mean, volume pumps don't use that much. So, I mean, we could set an IC circuit on there or just a logic circuit. Okay, I gotta leave these here for now. We're not gonna have enough wire for this. Mm, there and there. And while I'm up here, I should label these. So we're gonna name this one percent LED confirm usage LED, and then time I'm trying to think. I'm gonna name it timer, but or time, but it's probably not the best one because we might actually, if we have a clock LED, which they do have, I've seen those. Well, yeah, we can use time. Oh, actually, let's do charge time. There we go. And then that way we'll know which one, when we do the IC, which one to select. All right, let me clear out some of this stuff on the inventory. Whoa, 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 whoa. Because we do not need quite all of this in our inventory right now. Let's free up some space. 4, 5, just granola bars. All right. And while we're up here, okay, there. I don't have to worry about those for now. And I wanted to grab where? Oh, I think that's the like. Oh no, yeah, there's some more cable right there. Yeah, this is where I want to like be able to drag a line of wire. What they should do is they should make like a cable spool, and then you could just like, point A to point B, and if you can only draw straight lines or do straight lines, that's fine. But that way, when you're doing big runs like this, it would make it quite a bit easier. Oop. Oh, you got more. I should have enough. I still have like 81 in my inventory. And I've only got I'm actually almost there. But it's good to know that there is more around. Yeah, because it's right here. Which we're going to hook into this first one. Because for one, it's not used. And for two, that's really convenient. And for 3, we really need to be on a separate circuit because we've just got so much stuff. On the first circuit that it's not even funny. I mean, obviously it's not too much yet because nothing's blowing, but it's all like a hodgepodge spread out. Okay, good. I was going to say, I thought that line was in line. I should say in the same plane. Okay, the end is in sight. Okay, now we can come down. Come down. Yep, and there we go. So now we're getting the circuits for the power for the circuits. Yeah, this one should be relatively easy. Oh, except...
Suit damage.
What the... Oh, yes, when the cabling bounces off the wall in front of you and damages your suit. Do we need to tie... Oh, you know what? I guess we don't even need to do that. No, we don't. Because we're getting our data off of the analyzer, not off of the output on the batteries. So, and since we just ran a line down, we don't need to draw off of the and we got an autosave. And we don't need to draw off of the battery outputs, which I'd rather not do directly anyway. I'd rather everything ran through the transformers. Are we done now? Thank you. And just to verify, yes. Yes. So it looks like autosave is working. We're just not getting the notifications for it. Okay, so if we change this to be a four-way corner. Yes. There we go. And then that should give us... Why are we not getting power on the data analyzer? Oh, and I see I put the wrong cable there. Wrong cable there. And the wrong cable there. This should be a junction. Junction. And a junction. Oh. No. Because that's gonna... Power's coming... Yeah. And it's drawing power. So power is coming down, around, and through. And then down through. Am I missing a, huh. I should be displaying. Okay. Well, it only needs data anyway. Does it not go on the... That doesn't make any sense. No, it connects. That's connected. That's connected. Huh. Why is it not reading anything? Okay. Anyway, let's let's see, maybe it will still pull off. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's reading anything. All right, screwdriver. So batch reader. Maybe we do need to do... Maybe that does go to the inputs and not the outputs. Find out. So D0 is the batch reader, which is obviously right here called batch reader. Oop. Batch reader. Cable analyzer. The generator. Well, first of all, actually. Now, I've ran into issues with these before. So, batch reader, cable analyzer, generator, which should... Are we not tied in on the grid ratio, which is percent power usage? Oops. Yeah, we want charge time. Okay. Now, why isn't our... Oh! Why is there a generator coming in? I'm assuming there's a... break in that line somewhere. Oh, wait. That's why. Okay. Yeah, we need to change that a little bit. Okay. And then a three-way corner. Oh, wait. We don't want it on the data. That's, I think, the issue on that one. Okay, so data, and then we have the data, and that ties into there. Yeah, reading the data, yeah, we're not generating any power on the data. Of course, it's a data only port. So that needs to come off. And then that can be just deconstructed. That. And then this can go to a junction. Okay. Now this what? What about a three-way corner? That one should be a three-way corner right here, because we need to come down, because the data needs to be tied into there. And that should be a junction, which is fine, because we pulled off the other one. And then what we'll actually do is that. And we'll put it there. Yeah, that's what we want, is a four-way corner. Okay. There. Now. Yes, there we go. Our actual, our required, and our potential. That's what we want. And we'll probably have to reset. Yep. Oops. Okay, now we should be able to see the generator. There we go. Percentage, power LED, endurance. And then the batch reader is, we are doing, well, actually we wanted average. Stationary battery. And ratio. Oh, oops. Oh, is that the one you were talking about? Where not a three-way corner, we needed a junction. If so, good catch. Hey, there we go. So that should run the backup generator. And we should look at the circuit and see what the actual requirement is for it, or how it's set up to run the generator. Wow. Well, I think maybe he did run the generator. Not sure. Okay, so our displays all up here should be working good. So we have an 82% charge. We are currently drawing 4.1 kilowatts, and charge time, I'm assuming, is in hours? Oh, minutes. So, and we have 72 minutes before basically the base is out of power. And obviously that's real-time minutes and not, in-game minutes, because the in-game time goes a lot faster than that. Oh, okay. There we go. And, well, he put a battery charger in there, so I guess that's fine. I was going to have a battery charger out over here, but it's close enough that it's not really going to make a difference. Okay. Probably not going to close that up just yet. Since we are going to be... We will close up the ones in the floor. Oh, that's right. I got that cable to... that little excess cable to get rid of. But yeah, we will close up this one down here. These ones. Oh, yeah. Phones are not... they're not the greatest. Oh, he commented on that. Let me see. I asked the guy who made the... Oh, okay. Oh, do we get an autosave again? Maybe. Wow, I should probably have my guy eat something here soon.
Hunger critical.
Oh, see? It's nice because she wasn't bothering me about it until it got important. Ah. There we go. Very nice. And since we're down here and this is just sitting here, we shall pull it up real quick. All right. And I should, just for now, since... we can just toss it on the wall since it's kind of where they all go. I'll leave it turned off since, obviously that one's not hooked up just yet. Yeah, and that's climbing. Oh, now it dropped. That's not good. Oh, did the sun just set? What is... What? What? You guys are facing the wrong way. Hello? What is going on here? Oh, how about you actually turn on the housing? What? Oh, is this the one? This one might not be... Let's take this one back. I think maybe he was working on it and it wasn't completely done. That would explain why we were having charge issues. Oh, no, same size. Oh, he was... Okay, I see why. He didn't have the second sensor hooked up yet. There's supposed to be a horizontal and a vertical sensor. Yeah, incorrect. Well, actually, maybe he did fix it. Yeah, I think we need a bat. Okay. Oh, if you want to tear down that portable oxygen tank and fill station, that can go away because the other fill station in the base is up and running now. So we need... How did I not notice? So I think the sensor was already built. I do remember seeing one of those outside. Okay, I think that's all we need. Is we need that, some wiring, and an additional sensor. So we'll take that. Yeah, we're kinda getting there. And we shouldn't need that. Processor, IC, housing. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, so all we should need then is that. And he said he wanted it to be... So we need a vertical... What? Vertical... Oh, okay, north, south. Okay. And then two batch. Yeah, two batch radars, two sensors. Oh, we need two memory. Why do we need two memory? Okay, I think we have some memory left. We got a whole bunch of copper. Maybe not. That's right. At least the memory does really fast. And so only two of those. And I think we're all set then. And this is supposed to give us a lot better efficiency than what, like about 12% or so. It probably the minimum, because that's the high side on what we're getting now. I think he said he was getting like 99% efficiency, and we get like 87 or so, usually max, and then you can see 84 right now. Okay, so set a memory, set a memory. And we want a batch writer. And then we have a batch writer there. All right. I don't know if he told me. He might not have given me all the information for this. Because I don't think... Oh, yeah, it does. Never mind. Because he did specify what I am actually writing. Okay. And a four-way junction. And make sure I didn't... Okay, good. Okay, so memory, and we gotta do some labeling here real quick. Oops. So we're just gonna call this solar mem1, solar mem2, and then we'll call this one V batch writer, and we call this one H batch writer. And I just realized we forgot the sensor right there. And I guess all we're doing is that. Okay. Because it says now, I don't know if one has to face so one. Oh, okay. So one is the vertical memory and one is the... That's all right. We'll figure it out. I'm going to say that's what he labeled one vertical. Oh, look, it's doing it again. I thought that was fixed. So, oh, we should label the sensors. So we're going to be sensor. Sensor. Okay, so V sensor is V sensor. Oh, well, that works out good. It's what? Okay, so that's going to go to V angle out is going to go to the batch writer. And then the H batch. Okay, so V batch, H batch, no device, and then sensor, and then we're going to go V batches, solar panel. Oh, okay. It's coming in from the IC. Yep. And then vertical. Oh, I'll turn that on. Actually, turn it off for now. Type is going to be a solar panel. Oops. Solar panel is going to be IC housing, and then we're going to go horizontal. Oh, there they go. And then I'm assuming they're setting up for in the morning when the sun comes up. Just like that. So yeah, they don't, the sun is not 100% even, you know, exactly east. He says one's facing north, one's facing south. So, oh, I think the game just crashed. Maybe he didn't like that script. I've seen them both ways. No, I haven't seen one. I've never seen one where one's facing vertical and the other one's coming out like horizontal. I've always seen them either one is up, one is down, or they're both. One is facing. They're horizontal, and one is facing up, and one is facing down. But yeah, so I'm assuming that's waiting for the sun to come up. And if they're backwards, then we probably have to rotate these 180 degrees, which we could do if we need to. But I know it shouldn't have to because it's reading the horizontal, so it should be turning them around. So yeah, we should be good to go. And that should give us a higher efficiency on the solar panels. Oh, I almost slammed into my solar panels. Oh, wait, what are we getting a blinking yellow light for? Incorrect logic type at line 13. Now we have two of those circuits. So, oh, I don't have the computer hooked up. No. Okay. I want to see if it runs though. But it looks like it does seem like there is some type of error in there. Line 13, huh? That's right, I have the... the code that they sent me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah, he's dividing register 0, 1.5. I think he's got a typo in there. Okay. I'm assuming... we'll hook a computer up real quick and do it. We have the other chips. We have 2 copies of it, so we can edit one and see if that fixes it. And if it doesn't, we will need to fix it. Okay, so let us oh, 47 50. Actually, I probably let's say we could just probably leave the FE cable down here right now. Oh, and look at that. There's another transformer sitting down here. Actually, there's 5 transformers sitting down here. We got room to go. We always need a little bit more. Why do you get a door kit down here? Okay. That'll be a good spot so that we can see editor. Actually, do that one first. Wrong one. Yeah, I see housing. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just put it right there. That will work. There. There. Guess you can't do that. Hmm. Kind of put it over there. Not 100% sure though. There we go. Oh, close that back up. Okay, I think this was the, yeah, this is the data. But we're still going to want to tie off there. And then to there. And then we can check on that code and see if we can make a slight tweak to it or not. Oh, for some reason I was thinking there was a line down here. That's right. That works. All right. So turn that on. What? 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 Oh. Duh. I need a four-way corner. I forgot. There'd be one on the other side there. Okay. Oh, that's not this. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. That's just what the last one was. Desetting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. D3. That's the angle out. Well, what if we just do comment it out? So if 13 errors out, 14 is going to error out as well. D1 is set to horizontal mode. Okay. Let's, oh, toss that down there for a second. What happened to our flooring? I have a feeling it's being repurposed. No, it's not going to work. And then that one errors out. No device, no device, it's correct. V sensor, H sensor. H angle, and why do I not have a, wait, that's weird. V sensor, H sensor, H angle out. Okay, oh, V angle out, okay. Alright, well, we'll have to look at it more. Yeah, see, horizontal. So that one's set to vertical. That one's set to horizontal. So, yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, we'll figure that out. But we're going to call it good for this stream. And I'll have to get a hold of him. And, well, actually, I already sent him a message to check that. That was at line 13, though. So, it's weird. I'll just count that out and see why. Unless I just counted wrong the first time, which is always possible. Oh, well, that's probably not a good error. Structure already exists at cell grid 3 and then positions. Yeah. Yeah, because we're at like 2 hours and 16 minutes now. So, yes, we're going to call it good for this stream. At least our battery monitoring is up and running. We've expanded our battery storage for the station. You know, we've got the monitoring in. And obviously there's some tweak that needs to be made to that. Looks like on the IC code wide, it's not, there's those 2 lines, it's not figuring correctly or not coded correctly. But, and I just missed that because my other one, oh, I'm assuming that says, is that for toxic juice? Is that TSX? But thank you. And oh, yeah, I'll eat your cereal bar. Yes, but so some progress made. And sometime tomorrow, after I get done dealing with flooded buildings, joyous there. Yeah, I know we end up being quite long. It's all right, you know. It's not the longest we've had. We've had much longer. And it's still close. I mean, I aim for an hour and a half, but, you know, we go over sometimes. That's fine. Yeah, we got a lot done today, though. I mean, the furnace is automated, you know. Mr. Montouk has been running around reorganizing stuff, so looking much better overall anyway. And I did do that off-camera mining run earlier, so that, gave us a bit of resources. I feel like I should have little plugs on my feet. Anyway, yes, and tomorrow, obviously finish straightening out the solar panels. And then we're probably smelting up some alloys. I want to get the real beacon put in. We should have the alloys to do it now. So it would be nice to have one that's wired in that we don't have to mess with. And maybe we'll stick it up top on the corner or something somewhere. Who knows? We still have one thing left in here to do too. Which is we've got to rehook up the fuel. We got to redo the fuel mix, which has to just tie back into the oxygen. And other than that, it's all set. So, because we removed that line. Because our hydrogen, I believe, I'm not sure on the hydrogen line. We have to look at it. But where we revamped this for the smeltery, we might. That's the nitrogen line, and then oxygen, hydrogen. So hydrogen's right there. So we might have to tie off of that one. Not positive. I think this is just the loop. Yeah, I don't think there's any piping running. So that's just the loop for that. So we need to drop hydrogen, oxygen, and a mixer in. So yeah, that'll be something we'll probably do right off the bat in the morning, if we don't have solar panels straightened out. Well, if I have the information from him to straighten out the solar panels, we'll do that. If not, maybe we'll just switch to a different code. I don't know. We'll figure out. But obviously, we need our solar panels up and running efficiently. So, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll save again. And, yeah. So we'll, and then I don't know what else we're gonna. I guess rewiring on the base. We gotta do some stuff on that. The next big project I think we've got is the base pressurization, but that should be coming up soon. I don't know if we get to it tomorrow or not, but it's on the list. Oh, we still have ore sorting and stuff too. And actually, I'm going to do ore sorting and whatnot first. So automated arc furnaces and ore sorting, they kind of go hand in hand. We'll do that first. And just because you do the ore sorting last, and then what's the point? Because you've already had to make most of the ores that you're going to use, But hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll call it good for here, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Comment, suggestions, whatnot down below. And I will see you later.